going on? Okay, so this is obviously not what I expected from today. I honestly thought that 24.0 was going to drop. I was pretty sure, I'm actually still pretty sure that they've now released all of the information in separate posts about the update. The last one I'm pretty sure that they needed to do was the one that they did yesterday, and I'm pretty sure that's why I was theorizing that if that was going to be the last post and they didn't have anything else for the next day, that the next day would be the drop. And it's not. So I still had the day off, and that was my entire plan. My entire plan was to do a stream today, and I still can. And a lot of you decided to say that I should probably start it at 4. It is currently 4. Tomorrow for update, it's possible, or not. Maybe they're going to talk about the future. Who knows, you know? Like, we thought it would be today because that made the most sense, because they've now talked about everything. And you would think that the next day that was their plan. They were leading up to, because if they weren't leading up to it, they could have spaced it more, right? They could have not have done one of the updates on one of the days, done nothing that one day, and then, the next day done the last update. So then, today would be the thing. But them just like completely being like, oh, by the way, there's a springtime event. That's also a thing. We're not going to talk about how 24.0 isn't releasing. We're just going to talk about this springtime event. And tomorrow we're going to talk about, Dragon Rift. They could talk about Dragon Rift tomorrow. Oh, go on Dragon Rift. Get your Dragon Rifting going, because it's today. They could endlessly talk about whatever the next thing is. And we, the actual patch, because all they said was was early March. And early March is the first half of March. And the first half of March, they could drop this on the 15th is what I'm trying to say. It's my long-winded explanation of they could drop this on the 15th. They could wait for 7 more days and, drop it on the 15th and be like, here it is. Like, we don't know. And it would be dumb to speculate. My speculation was today. It was obviously wrong. But here we are anyway. So everything is basically done. I finished out my pass as well. So I don't even need to necessarily do that. I could obviously get the 10 remaining the 19 remaining bonus chests. I do have 165 in tokens. I don't know if you want to run a co-op fun mix time, but we can for I don't know. Everybody wanted to be, or like everybody. Oh, the people were demanding. All 3 of the people were demanding that I start the stream at 4. And that's the only reason why I'm starting this now. Because I didn't necessarily care what time I started. But I hope that people understand that because I'm starting earlier, this also means I'm going to end earlier. I'm not going to go for 5 hours till 9 o'clock when I normally end, a stream. Mostly because I don't have a lot to do. I could try to obtain the 6225 chest. Maybe I'll just do that instead. I just clicked on a time. Oh, that's what you mean. I don't know. Like, there wasn't a lot of people, and there was a part of me that said, like, unless I get like 10 votes, I'm just gonna start whenever I want to start. But I didn't necessarily care. I knew that if enough people picked 4 o'clock, I will end earlier. I'm not gonna do a 5-hour stream. Blade Dancer to 6225. I could try. I mean, it should be Spirit Master to 6225, but I am more comfortable playing Blade Dancer. There's a part of me that wants to... you know what? I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. It's possible. It's what I used to do. But I mean, like, the game has gotten much harder. And the game, it's funny to me when people complain about, like, oh, last season I got to 6225 so easily, and now, like, I have better cards, and, Hoo says hello. That's funny. I like that. Who says hello. Um, but I love when people say like, "Oh, last season I got to 6225 or whatever their goal is, and now like I got better cards, and like now it's so hard, and the game is so rigged, right?" And I always ask them. I'm always like, "Hey, so do you have better cards now?" And they're like, "Yeah, I have better cards now." And I'm like, "Do you think that everybody else doesn't also have better cards now?" In at the rate that you're getting better cards, everybody else is also getting better cards. Um, and so it is a constant race. That's why I try not to put too much stock into PvP. Oh, that's too good, right? Every single growth tile. I guess we know where we're putting friggin' Knight statue. I'm doing good. I'm sad that they didn't release 60 or they didn't release 24.0 because that was going to be a big part of my day because I've been doing nothing all day and I was going to do I would have done like a 5-hour stream. I would have like started now and then just gone till like 9 o'clock. But they didn't do it. So I'd rather not. And I also haven't eaten. I also haven't eaten anything. I'm not anything, but I mean, I haven't eaten a lot today. So I also do want to eat at some point as well. And I will only be able to eat if I end this stream. And so I will be ending this stream not soon, but at some point. I will have to go at some point. At some point, I'll be like, you know what? I'm dying now, so I have to go. What's your biggest damage? Are you talking about like what's the most damage I've ever done in a game? What is my best DPS card? What's the context for your question? Oh, let's go. I like building off of the tile. Or I'm sorry, off of the line. I'd rather build a Blade Dancer right here than build the Blade Dancers right here because then I won't be able to stack stacks onto my Knight statue. How can somebody with a 2300 crit have a max legendary? Playing the game for a very long period of time. Buying the premium pass. Because if you hard focus, people have like questioned this. And if you hard focus one legendary, you can get a legendary pretty easily. I'm sorry, a max legendary pretty easily. If you hard focus like just one thing and you buy the premium pass all the time, right? I mean, unless you're really actively trying to make this a free-to-play game, like a true free-to-play game where you literally buy nothing, you're just going to have to play this game for an even longer period of time to obtain anything. And that's just the nature of you don't want to spend any money, and you want to play this free. Like, that's just kind of the trade-off. You have to accept the idea that it's just going to take you a lot longer to get everything in this game. But if you want to pay, if you are okay with spending some amount of money, it's actually not that hard to obtain things in this game. I don't know why I did that. There was no real reason for me to do that. If anything, I wanted to do that so that I can do that. So that I can do this, and this. So that I could do both of those things. So that I could free up all the space. 24-hour stream. People are gonna ask if it's an ASMR stream because you are whispering, but it's because you lost your voice. I would not have done a 24-hour stream. I don't know what my longest one was. Like 4 hours, I think, was one of them. I would lose my voice because I talk all the time. That's my own fault. But yes, that is exactly what would happen. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why I ended that stream when I was doing it for like 4 hours. I was just like, my throat literally hurts. I'm gonna get tribunaled. That was pretty bad of me. There was no reason for that to happen. I allowed that to happen. Who plays Blade Dancer? Who even plays this deck anymore? Nobody, that's who. Nobody plays this anymore. And if you play it, you shouldn't play it, because it's terrible. Don't play this deck. It's my advice. I have 2,400, and now I fall asleep when I'm playing dungeons, so I lose dungeons and can't do more coins. Dungeons, clan, or dungeon, I was going to say clan dungeons. Dungeons is the most important part of a new player's experience in this game that I feel like most new players don't hold in too high regard, and they should. Dungeons is how you get most of your money. Dungeons is how you're going to get all of your money in this game, all of your gold to upgrade all of your things, and that is the biggest crunch in this game for a very long portion of this game. It's not the whole portion of this game, but a big portion of this game is just playing dungeons over and over and over, and whenever they finally drop 24.0, it's going to be much easier to play dungeons. Because you're going to be able to you're going to be able to play it much quicker, because they're shortening the time. Whenever that happens, apparently not today. If you don't understand how I'm playing this deck, essentially what this is, I'm trying to get to level 5s. That's my entire goal. It's to get to level 5s. It's to get one Blade Dancer to level, or one Blade Dancer and one, did he disconnect? Oh, okay, now. To get one Blade Dancer and one, Portal Keeper to level 5, and then to slowly upgrade everything else. That's my entire goal. And this is not working out. Disconnected again. Connected again. Okay. The reason why I'm trying to get rid of all of these squares, all of the dryads being on all of these square tiles, actually I did it, here we go, is so that I can stack more stacks onto this knight statue, so that it gets bigger, and that is also not working out. Oh, you know what, it's kind of working out now. I think my next plan is going to be building up knight statue here. Let's go here. I'm also going to build up this gold tile off of the beaten path. Let's do that one. Let's do this one, so that I can free up both of those tiles. So that's 2. And then summon in 2 more so that I can get 2 stacks. Merge these out. Merge these down. Because if it becomes a knight statue, I wouldn't be able to get rid of it. And then you basically just keep, you repeat the process. Build up the growth tile by merging onto it. Move a dryad onto the growth tile, and then use the growth tile. And then free up all of your spaces again. I'm gonna do that. Do that. That was basically perfect. I would merge these two, but what will happen is if I might have to do it now. Oh, I can do it now. The reason why I didn't was because if a red guy decided to hit this, I wouldn't be able to save it, and then I would have to get more dryads. If I leave them at 2, I can save them with the Portal Keeper, and you don't want to basically get caught with your pants down is how that feels. When, like, you level up too high, and then it... oh, see, like this 3. But now I have a... No! Now I can move that. I'm also very aware that I have this level 2 here. And so if I merge and it becomes a level 2 knight statue, I can get rid of it because I can merge it down here. Actually, I might even do that now anyway. Actually, if I go up here and get a level 3 knight statue, which it became, I can now move that away. And now I have a 4, which is fine. It's not the worst thing. The worst thing is this guy. Why is he there? Let's merge him out. I'm going to give this down here because this is another gold tile that I can build onto. And then I'm actually going to merge out these and merge out these and upgrade this and merge this out. I'm going to merge that out. So this allows me to merge, to bring this up. This allows me to bring this over here, make that a 5. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. I should probably upgrade my my knight statue as well. That will free up both of those tiles. Definitely don't want that to go down. I can merge this out now. Copy all of these. I'm gonna just merge that out so that I don't get the Dark Priest effect. I should move that immediately. I'm actually gonna move this down and then move the Dryad into that spot so that I can start upgrading this guy. If you can't tell, I play this deck a lot. If that wasn't abundantly clear, I do play this deck quite a bit. I don't want to say that I'm stuck, because I'm not, but it does feel like I'm kind of stuck here. I'm not stuck. Just kidding. I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well for myself. Bleep. Bloop. Bloop. This is the best deck that can take advantage of Blade Dancer the most. Take advantage. Yeah, this deck takes advantage of Blade Dancer, the unit. This deck takes advantage of Gadget the most. You have the ability to utilize every single square at every single opportunity, and it's very strong. It's the best usage of Gadget, and that's why nobody uses it. It's because most decks don't use every tile, and most builds that would use every tile, they don't cleanse very well, like a monk deck. And so like a monk deck that uses Equilibrium wouldn't use this either, because they would rather use Mermaid in order to protect everything so that they can level up everything with Illumination. Technically, a monk player should be playing Blessing. That's the better version of the deck. But I do because Portal Keeper or Blue Mini Dash Blade Dancer is what it is, and the Portal Keeper is specifically there to immediately cleanse out anything that you could need cleansed. This has the ability to take advantage of everything, all of the gold tiles. You can build off of your main focus, like where your main focus is. Actually, I'm gonna accept this. This person, this is the most consistent co-op person that asks for co-op. I have almost never played with anybody randomly that has added me during a stream more than this person. Like anytime I'm on the game, I co-op. I end up co-oping with this person at least once. But as soon as I set up, I'll be able to focus back on to chat, which is the exact reason why I wanted to do this. which is why I wanted to accept this. I was actually going to actively ask, like, hey, does anybody want to co-op so I can refocus on chat? Because I can't do two things at the same time. But I'm just going to very quickly set all of this up. And then I can refocus on chat. But yeah, like, because Blade Dancer has the ability to utilize every square at will, that's how you're able to build off of your main sharpened spear path, and then keep summoning into the like the regular path, and then summon into the regular path night statues so that you can continuously build night statue stacks as you are building blooming dash stacks. And that's really the only way to make the deck better, or to make the deck stronger. It's to build up your blooming dash stacks as well as your night statue stacks. Most people that play blooming dash, they don't focus on building sharpened spear stacks, and that's what severely mitigates their damage, the amount of damage that they should be doing, or that they could be doing, in order to get bigger numbers. I actively actually have growth tile, or growth, the Fairy of Growth, so that I could just actually like super spawn a bunch, or all of these levels. I can just maximize all of these levels with the least amount of work, which is my entire goal for playing co-op here. It's just to very quickly, as quickly as I can, build everything up. Ironically, I think most people would level this up in order to eat this. What I'm going to do instead is, because I'm just trying to, again, do this as quickly as I can, I'm going to level this up so that I can move that, and then hopefully summon in a Blade Dancer right there. Or just keep leveling things up. I just need the 700 here. I want to get this last, like, 700 bit. 7? Upgrade. They're just gonna keep giving me dryads. I guess that works. Move that. We're almost there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. That frees up a bunch of space. That got cured, which was pretty cool. Like, the timing on that was crazy. So close. Oh my god. There we go. We did it. Okay. I'm going to check back in on this every so often so that I can upgrade my the rest of my cards. But I'm going to go back into chat here so that I can catch up, because this is crazy. I'm less than 2,300. I'm less than 2,300 crit and got max sword. Yeah, because it's not difficult to obtain a maximum legendary if you I'll go back to that conversation. It's not hard to get a max legendary if you focus on one legendary. If you focus on one legendary, get the pass every single month, you are guaranteeing yourself upgrades every 2 months. To get to like around 12, it's not that difficult. And then you can 13, 14, and then 15. Your Book of Secrets your way to 13, 14, and 15. If you hard focused on one legendary, it's very possible to get one max legendary. I find that most people that say that they don't have a max legendary is because they're focusing on every legendary. They're like upgrading, and that's what I did, admittedly, on this account. I decided to upgrade everything to level 9, and so I was sacrificing crystals and, to get everything to level 9, and that was my goal. And that ended up ultimately working out because of it was before talents. But I felt that the one copy that you needed to get everything from 7 to 8 to 9 was not a big investment. You just needed the crystals. And then when it started becoming 2 legendaries, I felt like that was specifically designed for things that you really, really want, right? Because then keeping 2 copies of something as opposed to turning them into crystals is a bigger investment. So I felt okay getting everything from 7 or getting all of my legendaries to 9, then deciding what I wanted. Nowadays, with people like me that do like tier lists and you understanding what is good and what is not good, it's easier to hard focus one unit as being good. I would never say like, get a max Blade Dancer, get a max, Boreas, get a max, all of these things that are not great. I like nowadays you can very clearly know what is at the top or near the top in order to make an informed decision of wherever you are in the game. I have a secondary account where I have a level 14 Demon Hunter, and I need 1 copy and 9 crystals to get a level 15 Demon Hunter. I bought the pass twice, and that is the only amount of money that I've spent on that account. And it's not hard if you decide to hard focus one unit. I have max Cultist, max Sword, and a level 13 Dryad. How did you manage to misspell all of those? I mean, I guess sword is spelled correctly, but all of those other ones, that's crazy. I'm a 2984 crit. I have... $29.84 crit with a max Cultist, max Sword, and max Dryad. Or level 13 Dryad. Max Cultist, max Sword, level 13 Dryad. Dude, Cultist is so much better than when it started. I think when it started, Blade Dancer and Cultist were both equally kind of good. And Cultist just pulled so far ahead. Like, over the course of upgrades and, I think they nerfed it and then buffed it because, like, it was too strong, but then it wasn't strong enough afterwards. And so then they buffed it again. And then with the advent of the max talent and like a crit bow, like it has the ability to output so much damage. And Blade Dancer just doesn't. It lags so far behind. And no, the Blade Dancer upgrade change is not gonna change that fact. It's still gonna be pretty bad. Or at least pretty bad at max level, at like, higher rankings. It'll probably still be fine, like wherever you are in the game, like if you're lower in the rankings. But it's also just not a good investment. The max Sword is gonna really help that deck. I think Scrapper is gonna really help Cultist. I know that Smolshamer said that he was gonna take out Harlequin and Dryad and put in Scrapper, and I think something else. But Scrapper doing triple upgrades in a Cultist deck is crazy. Scrapper is going to change a lot of this game. It's going to change a lot of the dynamics of deck building in this game. I have only a level 11 Dryad and a level 11 Monk. Both of those are really good. Um, I think that a level, like, somebody asked me if they should run their level 9 Monk, and I wouldn't run it unless it was a level 11. I think Monk is a very good investment. I don't see it anymore in like the like top rankings. Um, I think it's a fun investment, if nothing else. I think it's a very fun card to use. Um, the level 13 ability doesn't matter as much as it gives you more damage. And that's why you want to upgrade it. But like the level 11 illumination ability is going to change the game for you. You have to like work on getting a level 5 mermaid as well if you don't already have that. A level 11 dryad is fine. Enchant sword works well in that deck, but I think that the better version of that deck is the blessing version. But I think that most people will just run equilibrium because it's easier. And I really like the monk change in the next update. Because they're shortening the wave round, they decided to manipulate some of the time things that happen. And one of the time things that happen, they didn't manipulate all of them, which is why everybody is angry in the comment section. But they did manipulate the monk recharge rate and the amount of time that the monk activation is active, which are both fun changes. Being able to like monk all the time is really good. My most damage is 18 billion. I think that's probably like around what I've done. Like 12, 15, somewhere around there. I don't know how these people are getting like hundreds of billions of damage or like even like 50s of billions of damage. I have never even touched that. And I feel like if I had better units, I would be able to. With my crit level, I should be doing like much more damage than I do. But I invested in the wrong things. I used my Book of Secrets on wrong things. They were right decisions at the time, but like the thing about this game is that ultimately those ended up being wrong decisions. Like a level 13 monk, a level 13 enchant sword, I think is about where you should take it, an enchant sword. I don't think it gets that much better at 14 and 15. Like if you have extra time, you could probably like do like a 14 and 15, but I would stop focusing on it. I think 13 is where it gets really good because of the splash. Not the cleanse one, the other one. I can never remember the name. But I think that it gets much better with that ability, and I don't think it's that much better at 15, unless you're doing like sword DPS, I suppose. But I don't think that it gets that much better at 15 because it's an ability that you just almost never use. That all of your things get higher attack speed if you have more blue swords on the field. And I feel like that almost never happens. Like you're trying to get rid of all of your enchant swords on the field, and so you're not even using it. You get better bonuses, obviously, but I don't think those bonuses will actively like you'll be able to tell the difference. I think that getting a level 13 enchant sword is like the place to stop, and then you start focusing on everything else. I decided to Book of Secrets my enchant sword when I could have used that Book of Secrets for anything else. But at the time, it was when Enchant Sword was ruling the world, and it was pre-nerf, when Awakening used to like splash your entire field over the course of time, and that's when I upgraded it. And it's my biggest regret in this game. It was like leveling up my Enchant Sword with a Book of Secrets, because I could have used that for anything else. Do you think your deck could work with New Scrapper, or is it optimal for Blade Dancer? I think that that Scrapper is going to make Floral Frenzy better. I don't know if it's going to be enough better, but it wouldn't change Blooming Dash. It's not with Blooming Dash. You need to manipulate, or you need to have everything at the same ranking, and in order to save everything. Because if you decide to like use Scrapper and one of your Blade Dancers becomes a level 7. You could move stuff near it and have it like active, but if like a warlock were to hit it, you can't save it. and then you just lose a level 7 Blade Dancer, and then now need to scrapper again in order to get another one. You could, because you have no control over what gets scrappered, it's just a big detriment to the deck. If they add the Portal Keeper Santa talent, where Portal Keeper has the ability to move anything of lower ranking, that is when I get rid of Dryad and I use Scrapper. Because that is going to completely change the deck, and it's going to be infinitely better than Floral Frenzy. But because Portal Keeper doesn't have talents, and it forces you to use Portal Keeper in the same way that Zealot forces you to use Cauldron, then I don't think it's good. And if you're then going to write in the comments, oh, you should use Flicker. Flicker is awful. I've seen people try to use it. It's not good. Yes, you can use Flicker and Scrapper and Dryad in a deck right now, and it works. I don't think it's good. One, because I don't think most people have like a level 20 Flicker in order to make that good. For the most part, so it's not even something that I can suggest, even if it is good. And two, I don't like the idea that Flicker only moves one space. When they decided to change, they said that they were going to buff Flicker because nobody was using it. When they decided to buff it, and I thought that they were going to make it to be like a Portal Keeper where you can move it an infinite amount of spaces, but then it would be too good because you could literally save everything without it dying, because it could never get Warlocked. It could never get assassined. You could keep moving. You could continuously move anything, and it would just be the best Portal Keeper. Because then it would also deal damage, and you could use Scrapper. I was so excited when Flicker came out, and as a Blooming Dash Blade Dancer player, it's not great. Because when you can't save a unit, that is the specific reason why Portal Keeper is good. It's because you're able to save a unit from something. And it's also able to cleanse, which Flicker can also not do. You could instead run Elegant Parry as opposed to the Fencing with Giants, and then you could theoretically cleanse, but it's not good. It's just, and then you're sacrificing gadget damage or J damage if you're deciding to use Blooming Dash in a J deck, but I wouldn't use it. Anyway, I'm waiting for that Santa Portal Keeper talent. That's all I want. I want Portal Keeper to get talents. That's the only thing that's going to make Blooming Dash Blade Dancer better. It not having requiring a unit that doesn't even have talents is the biggest detriment to Blooming Dash Blade Dancer. It's like if Portal Keeper gets talents, it's going to make it much better. Because it's also the only deck that uses Portal Keeper. Like, no other deck is gonna just add Portal Keeper to their deck. I mean, unless the Portal Keeper talents are insanely good, right? No other deck is gonna just add Portal Keeper to the deck. There's a lot of people that think that they said the same thing with Night Statue. They were like, "Oh, is Night Statue going to be the thing that makes Floral Frenzy good?" And I said no. Because Night Statue is also in other decks. It's in a Riding Hood deck. It's in an Inquisitor deck. It's not a specific thing that Floral Frenzy specifically uses. Every deck, all these other decks use it, at which point it makes Floral Frenzy better, but it also makes other decks that already beat Floral Frenzy better. And Floral Frenzy is not the best usage of Night Statue. The Inquisitor deck is, because it's specifically giving attack speed to a unit that does better when it gets better attack speed. But yeah, that's my thoughts on like Scrapper and Blooming Dash. It would work if Portal Keeper gets the Santa talent, because that's how I was using it. I have an entire video on that, what I was just streaming, and it was like the best. It was the best thing. And even when that was the best thing, I was still losing. Like, it made me so sad. Like, it was the best that it could be, because I finally had a way to run Scrapper so that I could get level 7s. I was still losing. It wasn't like I was beating everybody. But yeah, I don't know. They need to do a lot with Blade Dancer in order for it to be better. I'm obviously still going through these these questions. So if you guys wanted to co-op, I'm going to leave my ID number on here as I go through this. Just add me, and then just do any level, like co-op, whatever your highest level is, so that I can get through all these questions here, because there's a lot going on. I need 1.2 million gold to upgrade my cards. That's just playing co-op. And hey, I'm here, and if you want to play co-op, there's a Blooming Dash in the top 100, but that guy is cracked out of his mind. What is he using? There's a part of me that wants to find it, but if you can write in the comments what he's using, that would be much easier for me to not click into like 100 people. I also lament the fact that you can't just go into one of those top 100 people and then see the last game that they played with that deck. If because obviously whenever you play a different deck, in your thing automatically changes. So if I play a PvP match with this deck, as soon as I play a different thing, it'll change. And so this is representative of the last thing that you just played. I wish you could go in and click onto those top 100 people and see just the last game that they played. I think that would be a cool feature, because then you would see how they played that deck. Because sometimes they have really wacky decks, and I want to see well, how does this work or something. At what level do you think Scrapper Talents will make it a better, or at least a substitute to Dryad? They changed the functionality of Scrapper's relationship to Dryad, at which point now that you have to choose. If you decide to choose to run Dryad, you need to... It takes 6. I think you have to Scrapper 6 levels. It's 6 charges now. It's it'll go to 5 charges, and then your next hit is the Scrapper hit if you use Dryad, at which point it's much more difficult. You have to invest so much more mana into Scrapper now if you run it with Dryad. So you have to choose. I think if you're strong, if your deck is strong enough, if you have a high enough crit, you can survive longer without needing to Dryad in the beginning of the game. But if you die, early game, if you're dying in the first couple of waves and you don't have that time, you don't with my crit and my levels, right? If I run this deck, I can survive a large quantity of rounds without on one Blade Dancer. And that's specifically just damage. My crit level and a max, Blade Dancer, right? I can survive a pretty long time on one Blade Dancer. On one Blade Dancer at level, or maybe one Blade Dancer and a Portal Keeper. I can survive for pretty long. If you can say that you can survive for pretty long, I would run Scrapper instead. If you can't, Dryad is obviously better. If you need to immediately upgrade your cards as quickly as you can in order to survive, then just run Dryad and Harley Quinn. It'll give you the most consistency. Your late game will just become much worse, because Scrapper is obviously a very late game card. And I think that is going to be the decision. It's whether or not you have the ability to survive to triple bosses. If you can reasonably survive to double bosses, triple bosses, and you're trying to push the end game. If you're trying to push the end game, just run Scrapper. If you can't even get to double or triple bosses, run Dryad. I think that's the easiest way to answer that. You play the deck maybe 2 to 3 times a month, just beginner's luck. I'm assuming this is when I was playing Blooming Dash. I play that too much. Have you tried the 91 billion damage Sharpshooter deck in between streams? Or is it a deck that needs 6k crit to work? any deck, anything that has 6K crit is a thing. I don't think it specifically needs 6K crit, but it helps. I have tried it. I don't do like 91 billion damage. I think it's good. I think this is the deck actually. The problem with it is I don't have good counter spells. That's literally it. And I have double counter spells, but I have the bad one. And even though I have double activation on my counter spells, because oh no, it's techno. I'm getting one activation out of my counter spells. Unless I can't even run something else. Yeah, I'm getting one activation off of my counter spells, and what will eventually happen late game is that I just get to the point where too many things are happening. I can survive for a very long time. I think I've done like an easy 3 billion damage with this. But what ends up happening is, like, late game, I'll just, like, my field will get king puddinged, and even if it's not the sharpshooters, it'll be other things, and with the inconsistency of this counterspell, it'll then cleanse, like, a dryad that I'm trying to, copy. It'll cleanse, I don't know, something dumb. It'll cleanse, like, a trapper that has a king pudding, as opposed to cleansing, like, my dark priested sharpshooter. It's cleansing at such an inconsistent rate that that's eventually what I die to. If I play against somebody who has a reasonable way to cleanse, I will just die. And that's how like 90% of my games ended. Like, it was doing like a solid amount of crazy damage for a very long time, but because I have no consistency in cleansing, I'll just die. You could run it with Mermaid, and I've tried that to make it more consistent, but then you lose out on the J ability, and then that becomes just a different problem. I think that the most efficient way to run this deck is the J way, but you also need a good counterspell. The deck just doesn't just work because it works. It doesn't have a lot of like Sharpshooter doesn't have the internal mechanics for that. It was never meant to be like an endgame DPS damage deck. And it's shocking to me that in 24.0 they're not nerfing it, that it's just going to be the same. And if anything, it's going to be better because of Scrapper. Everything is going to get everything that utilizes a large quantity of DPS cards is going to be better because of Scrapper. I'm sure that I can beat you with 2.9k crit. I'm sure you can as well. I don't disagree with that. Taylor's got 4.2k crit, right? I took many with 4k crit out. What is with your spelling, man? I took many with 4.5k KRIT out. What is this spelling? With all max items. I just want to play co-op with someone that can ensure a victory. Yeah, like, you can totally, like, I'm literally just waiting for somebody to co-op with me. Because I want to get through this, like, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this list of like write-ins. Don't be you play your deck good. Don't be dude. I'm pretty sure you said you were meaning don't be rude. Are you thinking maybe this weekend we get 24.0? I trust that it's imminent. I trust that it's within the next couple of days. Because it's done. Because it exists, it's done. They've done all of their announcements. I'm shocked that it wasn't today. But what's today? Thursday? It should be Friday, Saturday. Yeah, it should be in the next couple of days. If not tomorrow, Saturday. If not Saturday, Sunday. If not Sunday, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, if we have to wait until Sunday for this to drop, or God forbid Monday, like if they just decided not do anything for the next like 3 days, even though it's literally in the game, even though it's all done, they've done all of their, like stalling with all of their announcements. They've finished everything. Like, I don't know what they're waiting for. I mean, like, unless it's just like a little bit, like, I can give them like a leeway day for testing. Like, oh, they just want to finalize testing of it and make sure it works, even though we obviously know when it launches, something's going to be broken because it always happens. Um, not anything with the patch, but it's usually something else, something wacky, where they're like, oh, by the way, we have to do this emergency patch. Um, Nobody wants to co-op. It's so sad. But I think that, like, yeah, within the next, like, with it before Sunday, if not Sunday, and if it's the only point where I would get mad is if it's like Monday. If they literally wait the next 3 days and do nothing, that would be insane because it's done. I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know. As much as I like the springtime announcement, they have to know that it's pissing people off, right? They have to know that, like, everybody is like, we don't care about this. You've been teasing 24.0 for 2 weeks. Just drop 24.0. Like, I don't know. Um, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Bye. That's that's so random because, like, this person didn't even write anything before that. Maybe they just wanted to join the stream so that they could announce that they were gonna go, that they were gonna go to sleep. They should have already have said the date on the Discord. They don't like doing dates, specific dates for anything. It's always like, we'll announce it when it exists. They'll always tease stuff, but you can never get an actual specific time out of them. They will always say, like, it'll just happen whenever it happens, and that's when we have to wait. Would it not be hard for growth tile merges after Scrapper Talons? What do you mean? I don't understand what one has to do with the other. Only once in the stream. I mean, you can co-op with me as much as you want. I just want somebody, oh god, I'm playing this deck. Why am I playing this deck? Well, at least I'm playing the good version of this deck. One that can cleanse. Even though I don't really need to cleanse all that often. I don't know if there's a low effort version of this, but I will be 1 second because I did not plan on playing this. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do I just leave this here? I'm just gonna leave it there. That seems like a low effort version. And I don't have good ones. I just have this one. I'm just going to, I'm gonna not do a lot in this game. I'm gonna hope that I can not do all that much. I'm just gonna slow upgrade. I'm not gonna use my growth tile. I'm just gonna, like, regular upgrade these guys. I'm gonna go here, eat that, eat that. I think if I just get these to, like, reasonable levels, I should be fine. So do you think Enchant Sword 13 is all I should go for? Trying to save my book for Riding Hood. You should use all of your books on Riding Hood. And yeah, 13, that's my one regret. And I think that, like, with the new version of Enchant Sword, I think that 13 is really all you need. I don't think you need more than that. I think it gets very good at 13 with that talent, and I don't think it's that much better at 14 or 15. It's obviously better at 14 and 15 because of more percentages, but, like, I don't think it's noticeably better. Like, you're not going to notice it in game in the same way that I don't notice the power of Inquisitor between 11 to 14. I don't notice a noticeable increase in power for Inquisitor between the levels of when you get the 11 talent to when you get to 14, but the 15 is like where it's at. Like 15 Inquisitor, like with the max talent, it's great. But between 12 and 14, I don't notice a noticeable difference. Oh, these like random upgrades that you're giving me. Ooh, and it's an engineer. It's a technogenic. It's gonna keep upgrading. That's pretty useful. Pretty useful in this game. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Bloop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure whatever level we're playing, I could probably beat it with this. Sharpshooter just does so much damage. It's crazy how much Sharpshooter damage does. The Sharky clan says hi. Level 13 sword is the most optimal before max level. I mean, I would stop at 13. I would literally stop at 13. I would stop at 13. I mean, and like it also depends on what deck you're using, right? Like if you use sword in your deck, like because it's one of the main pieces of that deck, then upgrade it to 15. But if you don't, I don't think it's that good. I don't think there's that you should put in any investment and any active investment into it. If you don't specifically need it for a deck. Like it's very good in the in the enchant sword deck. It's very good in cultist. And that's like the one specific deck that it's very used in. It's very good in monk. It's very good. I don't know what other deck it's used in. But like if you use those decks, then take it to 15. But if you're just upgrading it as a support card, and you kind of use it in like Floral Frenzy, or you kind of use it in Inquisitor. Inquisitor is like another deck that it's used in. But like if you just kind of use it just because it's a good card, just take it to 13 and don't invest anything into it. Like if you happen to get the copies and you happen to have the crystals, then you could upgrade it. And if you want to like sacrifice the crystals, I wouldn't blame you. I think there are better things to get to level 15. A Dryad, a Summoner, a Scrapper, a Knight Statue. I think any of those things are much better usages of your time to get to 15. Because it's going to be the same investment, and we're regardless. And I think it's better to upgrade those things. Flicker is good lower down. My deck at 1700 crit is level 5 Flicker, 11 Blade Dancer, Max Chemist, 7 Dryad, 8 Statue, and a 7 Scrapper. Level 5 Flicker investment is crazy. That's so much investment into a Flicker. It takes like 700 or 800 tokens to get like 2 fragments. It's something dumb. And I was very excited for it when it came out. I don't know. I've never seen a Flicker deck like in the max ranks. What's funny is there was actually one specific Flicker deck that's really funny. It's literally a clock deck. It's just Clock, Harlequin, Dryad, Scrapper, and you play it like you're playing a monk deck. You just get as many clocks as you can on the field and a Flicker. And your Flicker is your DPS card, and you just have infinite clocks on the field. It's the funniest fucking deck I've ever seen. I think that is the best usage of Flicker. Blade Dancer, Chemist, Dryad, Statue, Scrapper sounds like Floral Frenzy, Blade Dancer. I don't think Flicker does anything for you. I trust that it's fine, like at 1700 crit, but I also don't think it does anything for you. I think it's better to use anything else. Trainer, I think, is better because then all of your Blade Dancers would get the attack speed. I think that Gadget is obviously better because you're using so many tiles on the field with Floral Frenzy. I think that J is better at level 5 because you get the wind speed tiles on top of the Night Statue tiles. I don't think Flicker does anything for you. It's good. I mean, it's a card. It's a thing that does stuff, but I don't think it specifically does anything to make that deck better. And if your reasoning for using it is to move things around, I don't know if that's a good enough reason. I don't know. Are you Jamaican? Is that what that is? I almost read that as like a name, but I'm pretty sure you meant to write Jamaican. And it says, oil up really quick. I know you read it. I read it now. I don't know what any of that means. I am not Jamaican. Contrary to popular belief, everyone thinks that I'm Jamaican. I am definitely not Jamaican. If that's what that is. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. He's ranked 65 at the moment. You can check leaderboards. I will after this. Now it's Friday for me. I just went 1 minute past midnight. It is 5:20 for me. That is a crazy time difference. I think I'm seeing that his deck is like yours. Yeah. I would certainly assume so. I think it's the best version of the deck. The last time you did Sharpshooter deck, you went 3.6 billion. You almost went Jimmy with that. You almost went Jimmy with that stutter. I don't know what moment that was, but I wouldn't. That wouldn't shock me. I guess I should start doing stuff. I like really stopped paying attention to this, to whatever was happening over here. Apparently this is a fine enough deck to just exist on its own. I want to move the. Oh, what just happened? There we go. I just wanted another Sharpshooter there. I think that's pretty good. It's pretty good to have another Sharpshooter right there. What a low investment deck. It's actually just working by itself. Either that or Fun Mix Time is saving us. I don't know. I just haven't looked at this screen for so long. I was like, oh right, I am in a game. Bleep. Bleep. I think this is fine, right? This is probably fine here. We've already been doing fine. I think this is more fine. More fine. It's like some weird way of saying morphine. That's some chat way of saying morphine. It's more fine. We've had some wacky spellers today. It's a weird pet peeve of mine whenever I see weird spellings. Up, 2, 3. Look at this. What even is this? Look what's happening here. I'm going to upgrade that. Move that off. How much mana did I have at the beginning of this? And why am I still going? I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take a level 4. What even is this? There's a lot going on here. Look at all this mana. Yeah, let's just leave that. Hesicid said hi. Sorry, bro, I'm German. That would make sense. Don't dude this sorry. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, what game is it? Rush Royale. Is it pay to win? I did a whole video on that. Um, it's becoming pay to win. I don't think it was for a very long time. I don't think it was pay to win for a very long period of time. But I think it's very slowly becoming pay to win. It's getting to the point where I am not able to always defend it for being not pay to win. It's something that you have to invest a lot of time into. And if you're not willing to invest a lot of time into this, then it will very much seem like a very pay to win game. Does anyone here know what my summer car is? I recommend playing it because it's a great game. I had lots of fun playing it. I've never even heard of it. My summer car. Oh my god, am I finally at the bottom? I'm finally at the bottom. We made it. We made it to the end of the chat. Yay. Triple Knight statue. Just in time to end this game. Look at this damage. Look at this damage. I love that Sharpshooter is also getting the free upgrades. I just think that it's better with Mermaid because you need to cleanse, and if you don't have an efficient way of cleansing with your normal equipment, you're gonna have a very rough time. It like the J version does more damage, and so your output will be much higher if you use J. Yeah, you can add me. I don't normally do this, but I guess so. My friend told me something very strange today, and I can't sleep because of him. I don't know what to say to that. All right. Anyway, speaking of Rush Royale. Back in chat again. Okay, back in chat again. What am I at? Ugh. Oh, 65. 65 guy. 65 guy. Leaderboards. 65. Level 16. Level 16 gadget, 4,035. Sharpened Barrier Stone Legion. That's interesting. He doesn't even have the 13 talent. Jesus. See, I would love to see like this guy's like last battle with this deck. He got to 40-35. He's still running Sharpened Spear, right? Yeah. Stone Legion, though. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know how this chat Hesicid. I have no idea what your goal is with your my friend told me something very strange today and I can't sleep and I'm worried about it. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. But this is Rush Royale, the online game. Am I playing this deck? I am playing this deck. And I don't. This isn't really like a. This isn't necessarily a trauma dump thing. It's not just like a. Like I like answering questions about this game. I actively don't like talk about like my personal life all that much in here, unless it has to do with the game. So I don't know what's happening with you, but that's kind of what this game is. So if you do happen to start expressing a large quantity of things in this chat, I might not respond to them because that's not really what this is. So yeah, that's just to let you know right now before you express to us all of your thoughts about how you can't sleep because of your friend. How did I not get an... I didn't get a... What's happening here? What's going on here? Okay, there's one. I just wanted the one. Bleep. Oh, I'm going to try to not get Tribunal this time, if at all possible. Should I move this? No, I think this is the best. Yeah, this is fine. All right, I'm going to focus in on this game now that I've lost every single person in my chat. Perfect. I didn't get Tribunal first round. So Hunter's Jacket over Mage Robe when next patch comes out. I think it's going to be a 50-50 split. I don't think it's going to be an obvious, like, oh, they nerfed Mage Robe, so don't use it ever again. I think that it's still going to be fine, unless your deck is specifically decreasing their speed. Because if your deck isn't specifically decreasing their speed, what is what is Hunter's Jacket really doing? Like, the slight decrease in speed, but like the rest of your deck isn't focusing on decreasing speed? I don't think it does all that much. So I don't think it's going to be as clear as, oh, they nerfed Mage Robe, never use it again. Because I think that Mage Robe is still going to be fine. For the exact reason why it's been fine for this long. Trauma dump this. Beetlejuice star have been dimming past few months, and scientists... The Beetlejuice... Oh, got it. I thought you were talking about the new movie that is about to come out. The Beetlejuice star. I was like, the Beetlejuice star? Jenna Ortega? Or Michael Keaton? I was like, what do you mean? Scientists have speculated if it's going supernova, it's going to be as bright as a full moon for months after the explosion and be visible in the daytime. That would be wacky. That would be wacky to see. I need to get this away so that I can build onto this tile. My Summer Car is a simulator of life in Finland in 1995. What a very specific game. I need to... Oh, I was going to say I should have kept one. Should have kept a Dryad. Oh, I did. I need to get rid of these. I need to get rid of these Blade Dancers. Who needs Blade Dancer? I need to get rid of some of these. Oh, baby. We did it. We did it. We did it. All right, here we go. We have a game. It's always kind of a big question of whether or not I can actively get the level 5. I always know that I can, but it's so many Dryads. Like, once I get the double level 5, I feel better about the rest of the game. That's when I start feeling better about the game. And we did it. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go... Cultist is very good. I don't feel like I auto-died a Cultist, but it's very strong. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. We can fix that. Oh, bother. I think I'm going to do it. I just need the stacks. And then I can just get rid of it. Like this. You know what? I probably need this. It's fine. Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm going to go here. Oh, that's pretty good. Because then I can go here, 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 here. All of that sounds good. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, that's a lot of gold tiles. What's going on here? A lot of gold coming in. Yeah, I just need to get rid of these spaces. Let's go here, 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 here. Oh, I really need to upgrade this. That's what I need to do. 3. Merge. Merge. Oh! Do I like that? I might like that. I don't know. Oh, let's do that. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Not the best. I have a solution. But it wasn't my finest hour. I'm gonna merge these out and hope that it doesn't become a level 3, because who needs that? Oh my god. Oh, this better not become a oh, there we go. That's what we want to see. I'm gonna upgrade this guy. What is this? 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need a 3 first. Actually, if this becomes a 2, I can do that. That seems pretty good. I'm actually going to do that. I don't know if that's the best decision, but it's a decision. I'm going to do that and that and that. I'm going to do this. 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 I can't even move a 2. That's awkward. I need to start upgrading a guy up here. Like, on the actual, you know, the actual place. I'm gonna let that die. I could save it. I'm gonna let it die. I don't need it. I'm gonna move this away. Move this over here so I can use both of those. What is this? 2, 5, 2. Do I save that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. 5. Tile. Tile. There we go. 44%. We're getting there. I like this wealth of dryads. That's pretty fun. Oh, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. No! Go away! 3... 2... I'm at 41 stacks. What do I do here? I think regardless of what that becomes, it's good. Yeah. Move this back, move that back. Let's go here. Regardless of what that becomes, that's also fine. 5. Where do I go here? I can move this away, build up more stacks. I was just getting started. What happened? I was just about to start this game. I was like, okay, cool. Now, time for the end game. Time for, like, me to start solidifying where I am. For example, you can build a car from the frame. What's happening? You can build a car from the frame only. You need to assemble the engine, add doors, connect the wiring, and so on. Took a few minutes to understand. My summer car is a strange name for a game, but kind of sounds fun if you like that. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not really a mechanical person. That is not my, like, Power Wash Simulator is another weird one. Like those, it kind of sounds like that. I don't even like playing The Sims. Like, I'm not even a Sims guy. So I don't know what my summer, I don't see the appeal of my summer car. But thank you for letting us know. Maybe somebody in the chat would like that. Yeah, I can see survival games. I'm gonna watch a bunch of ads and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. That was a lot of ads. That was like 4 ads. Is Illuminets not here anymore? I don't know why people like always want to PvP me. It's my least favorite part of this game. And people always like jump onto my game and are like, or jump onto the stream and are like, I could beat you. You're so bad. I could beat you. And I never understand that. I never understand like that entire concept of like do people go on like Avron Gaming's like streams and are like, I could beat you. Play me. You got nothing, bro. do they do that? Do they like purposely go on his streams and they're like, you're awful. You're awful with this game. I could beat you. You're so dumb. I never understand like that mentality of person. I just think it's funny that... Are they gone? Are they still here? We'll never know if they're still here or not, unless they say something. Monk! Monk is so good. I mean, it gets really bad late game. Oh, wait a second. Is he playing Blessing? No, he's playing Equilibrium. Yeah, Monk is so good until it gets really bad, like late game. That's why Blessing is better. Because you can use, like, actual cards that do other things that are not just get monks on the field. I still don't have it. Oh, God, am I oh, no, I'm playing Floral Frenzy. Why am I playing Floral Frenzy? Well... Oh, no. Oh, bother. Oh, that was exactly what I wanted right there. This is not great. I'm playing the worst version of a Floral Frenzy deck. This is not gonna be good. I mean, I'm gonna play it out anyway, but this is not great. Gonna take a while to 6225 with Floral Frenzy. Unless I luck out and a lot of people disconnect. Because that's possible. People could disconnect. Who knows? If I get into like 5 games where people, like 5 people disconnect. Oh, I'm trying to 700. That's what I'm doing. I was like, what am I doing here? What are we doing? What are we even doing here? 700. Alright. I'm going to play this the smart way. Which is to build onto these 2 tiles. And then, to use my growth tiles. Something that I don't ever do in, There we go. Something that I don't ever do in co-op. We're gonna break all the rules. So I need to go here, here, here. Oh, I guess I can just, yeah, let's do that. 2, 3. 3. I'm actually going to eat this one so that this can focus on building. And then this will build both tiles, which is good. Hits. Hits. Oh, that's a good one. Whenever I start building that one, it's going to be a good one. I need to get this away, because that's not good. One. That was perfect. 2. 3. Ooh, do I do that? Oh, that's a big play, yeah. I think that was pretty worth it. 4, 5. Four? What am I gonna do with that? 2. I can't even use it to kill this. Ooh, maybe I can use it to kill that. No, I should probably just super upgrade a scrapper here. Actually, I might as well super upgrade this scrapper, because then I'd get all the points. Yep. Oh my god. You're killing me, scrub. Five of all the things to upgrade. Alright. I am losing control of this. Three. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. What does that do for me? Does that do anything for me? Oh, I didn't realize Dark Priest was going to be here. Let's go here, here, here. That was a big play. Use it. I just had to trust that that was going to work. That's fine. I don't know. Is that fine? 2. I need to eat this. I just need it to go away. Trying to play high concept Floral Frenzy right now. 1, 2, 3. Oh god. Two, 3. What am I gonna do with this? Let's go here, here, here. Oh no. No! I need to wait. I need to wait for one of these to upgrade. Or I don't. Oh, or I do. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna... 24%? That's all I'm at? What am I doing? That is maddening that I'm only at 24%. Alright. I can't even use that. I was gonna like upgrade here, but I can't even use it. I need to wait for like one of these. Ugh. I can't wait for it. I'm gonna use it. Six. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Oh my god, am I not gonna lose? Okay. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lose. What a freaking twist. Oh god. That was a close one. Sure. 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 I mean, it's not good, but 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is not good. What is that, my, like, highest one? Oh, this is not good. You can't even kill this guy? Come on. The rest of my guys? No? No. Am I dead? I can't get one cleanse off of this. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. That's how important it is to cleanse. Well, since I wasn't really planning on doing a whole lot, and my chat has turned into something else, I am just going to stream whenever this thing drops. I think that's going to be the next time that I stream. Whenever 24.0 drops and I have a lot to talk about, I think that is going to be the next time that I stream. Sometime after that. It might not be like the day of, but sometime when I have like a lot to talk about, that'll be the next time that I do some very long stream. Oh, that's funny. That's actually really cool. I don't know if it's like spend $100 cool, but it's pretty cool. Is that an Inquisitor? Oh, no, it's probably a Knight statue. It's a Knight statue. But anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully 24.0 drops in the next couple of days, and I will set aside some amount of time in order to talk about it. But I will talk to you guys later.